A little bit of a sound check. Yeah. We'll get this sorted. Ba, 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 ba. We'll go and check to see if everything's good. Epicaming sorted. That sounds good. And this also looks good. Okay, let's boot this up. We're checking out Utopia Must Fall. It is developed by the same people who did Nova, something Nova. Let me go check. Nova Drift, that's what it was. Yes. This is done by an indie developer. I'm just gonna go to the store page here. Pixel Jam. Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and boot this up for the first time. And let's take a look. Yep. Windowed full screen. Let's go full stream. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Oh, that's loud. Was not prepared. Okay. Steam Web. Okay, let's see if we can get it captured here. That's really loud. Can't wait till game built on Chromium cannot be. Games built on Chromium cannot be captured using game capture. Use window capture or display capture. Okay, well. Transform, edit, transform, okay. We'll try this. Hopefully it works, yeah. Weird. Alright. Okay. So that was loud, but it definitely sets the vibe. Game detail. Okay, so reduced strobing because my old ass will probably appreciate that. Alright, so initially, this reminds me of like the first time I saw Virtual Boy, except with more than one color. Yeah. Let's check it out.
New York, January 12th, 2155.
Oh shit. Just cause, okay. There we go. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, this is about to get fucking hellish. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Okay. So, how do I use... Shift, magnify, Okay, sure. Did I actually forget what the fucking nuke button is? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, I just click. Oh, that's really fucking easy. Okay. Yes. Chain lightning, let's go. Hmm. Oh, the nuke is a little bit of a liability. I'm not sure if I like that. I'm out of nukes. Okay. They do not replenish. Understood. I don't get to see the party? Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. That was roof. Oh, you big fucking fucker. Hmm. Um, can I aim? Oh my god. Oh, there goes New York.
Nuevo Los Angeles, December 2195.
Okay. Hmm. Exhale. Mhm. What are these rocks? Mm. Get him. God damn it. Got my ass handed to me there. Jesus. Um. Oh, I'm dead here. Yeah? Hmm. We're just gonna take some losses here. Oh my god. A lot of losses. Holy. No! Oh. Ah.
New York, December 23rd,
Hmm.
2192.
Should have killed that ship. Oh my god. That was a regret. Okay. Oh, that's my shield level. Okay, I see. Oh no! Yeesh. Okay. Mhm. Little prick. I should get that regenerative shield though. Fucking hell. Jesus. Oh. I don't have the arc range. Hmm. Oof. Yeah, my turkey? Yeah. Sure. I have no idea what that means. lot of rocks. Can we not? Oh, Jesus. Fucking 2%, this is where I die. Yep. Okay. Got nukes and I just want it all. $100%. Oh, I'm Neo Tokyo? Wait, what? Okay. Does that matter? I wonder. Fucking prick. Oh no, they blew it away. Hi, baby. Uh, okay, and just nuke out of nowhere. Okay. pretty expensive. Okay. Oh, my paper! All these explosives! Little pricks. Get off my... Uh... And... This turret is too small. Uh... The international arms markets have been... Oh, no. Week 2. Fuck your sneak attacks and your big slimy globs. Yeah. Cobalt coil that fire high density rods sniped from continuous quasimodo. Whoa! Oh, that's the cost. Sure, let's try it. crap. Ugh. Huh. Fuck. Well, shit. It's gonna be rough. This fucker again. The nukes. I really gotta trust this lightning flail, yeah? That's a lot of... Little laser watchtower, let's go. Oh my god. What is this shitstorm? Oh, that's a boss if I ever saw one. Okay. I'm glad I turned off the strobe effect, because this... It's a pretty big score. I think there's one more here, I think, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, chicken. Mm-hmm. chicken. Ah, yes. Wormy little fucker. Okay. Increase arc flail range. Yes. Regenerative shield. Yes. I'm gonna need that. Come on, you fuck. Alright. Jeebus. My gun is so weak. I really need some gun upgrades. Oh my god, this thing is just embarrassing now. Everything's getting too thick. Just trying to make a dent here, Jesus. big rock. Oh my lord. Oh. It's pretty rough. Oh, it reflects. I see. Oh lordy. Hold on. Okay. Week 3. Oh, this is the end. Probably. Surprisingly not. Okay. Ah, crap. It's this thing again. Alright. Alright. What do we want to say about this impression? Hey, chicken? Eh? Let's see, very nostalgia bait. This reminds me of, very early, Space Defender games back on the old, Apple IIb and etc, etc, etc. Old arcade machines as well, and, I don't remember what this, the original game was called. But if I remember right, you played it with a trackball and a button. Um, there's a big trackball in the arcade, if I remember correctly, because I'm old. This really triggers a lot of those vibes. Unfortunately, it comes with a lot of hard neon stuff that kind of really tires out my eyes, but everybody will have their own response to that. This is early access. Um, the lack of being able to identify where your cursor is always going to be my biggest bitch about every game that's going to have a lot of stuff on screen. And I wish more developers kind of had a solution to this. Um, I'm not sure if that's like a disability thing or not, but I sure feel like I lose my cursor in games like this really fast, which is a damn shame. Um, but I started treating the primary gun as like a flamethrower, and that helped. So it kind of just guided my stream like a wave, right? Um, it's probably in the intended style to play. Balancing feels a little bit bad. Um, Definitely feels like a quarter eater, which isn't too bad. I'm sure there's a lot of people that enjoy that. I don't mind it, but it is not going to be like a long running thing for me. I feel like this developer's previous game, Nova Drift, is more balanced. And to be fair, that one is released and this one is not released. So they're probably getting lots of feedback. And it is a different style of game. And you can't just dodge in this game. So they might be considering ways to handle that and all that. The presentation, the retro feel, phenomenally just tight. It's just tight. Everything's got that like CRT blur to it. Softens all the hard edges. Everything moves cleanly. I think I had one slowdown after I used a nuke and a lot of shit exploded. Um, I do believe that wasn't due to the program's fault. I think there must be a threshold of how many things are moving on screen. Does it slow down so that you can digest that information? I feel like it was smooth enough that it felt deliberate. If I'm wrong on this, feel free to correct me. Um, but it felt like an intended thing and it felt very digestible. It wasn't like choppy or any frame rate. I don't think there's a single I'm only running a 4060, but I think this is just like a web-based game at this point. Like it doesn't feel heavy, which is great. Um yeah, it's really simple. I am not too certain as to what the release asking price is for this game. So let me just double check because I also like to make sure that I don't early access. Plan released date is the 9th. So that's tomorrow. No, wait, September. Is it already September? I am tripping. So I got this one day before it releases, and I don't see a price. I don't see a price. Yeah. Um, so like Pixel Jam's previous release, Nova Drift, is about like $23 Canadian. It's a little bit tight, but it's such a good experience that like I could recommend that. But if this were to be priced at the same price, I don't think it would be the same kind of experience. Um, to me anyway. It doesn't feel as substantial. Sorry. So, um, that being said, if this came out for like 5, $10 Canadian, I don't think anyone would balk at that. I feel like that would be the price that I would say it was pretty fair. It feels like, not to discredit the developer, but it does feel like they took a lot of what they learned from Nova Drift and carried it onto here, and I think that's a really smart thing to do, effective thing. I also feel like they pumped this out pretty quickly and efficiently, and that's not going to diminish what it's worth, in my opinion. It's just the style of it, the presentation, the I just don't think it's as good as Nova Drift. Full stop, right? Um, there are some cool systems. The base defense is a little bit more of a, you know, um, I don't think this. I haven't played a lot of retro games or a lot of retro styled indie games. So I don't know if there's a lot of like competition for the style of shooter, but this is a very old style of shooter, much like Nova Drift. Um, so Utopia Must Fall is on my if you like that old arcade experience, definitely wishlist it. Keep an eye on it. If it's priced appropriately for what you feel like this experience is worth to you, I definitely recommend it because it plays flawlessly. I feel like the balance is a little bit hard to me. Um, Whereas Nova Drift, I always felt like when I was beaten, I felt I was beaten because I just played bad. But this one, I feel like a lot of my player agency is kind of taken out of my hands because everything just moves into me. And I don't like that. um, well, in an arcade shooty, I don't like that. Like if it was like a tower defense, like a more traditional top-down pathing tower defense, I think it's a little bit different. But this is kind of like, yeah, I don't know. Again, not sure if it's my thing, but I think it's well executed. It's clean enough style. And again, like if you don't have a problem locating where your cursor is, um, they did take they did make the cursor a little bit more bigger and chonked out with like a couple more things instead of just like a plain crosshair. Because I think the first game was just like a dot or a crosshair, which was really simple and really easy to lose. This one's a little bit more embellished. Um, if Hi chicken, hi hi. If I ever get a chance to have a conversation with the developer, I think this developer specifically does a lot of bullet hell, and I'd love to recommend like cursor options. I don't know how hard that is to develop though, so like uh there might not be a need for it. I might be super niche. I might be like one of those people that like inverted Y and they don't have a demographic of a lot of people asking for inverted Y, for example, which I think is crazy for the inverted Y situation. But like for cursor losing, I seem to feel like I don't think a lot of people have that problem. So again, if you don't have that problem, you like to relive some old school gaming, this is definitely going to fit it. It's definitely going to be hard. It's going to feel like a quarter eater, um, and not in like a Dark Souls kind of way, but like a some waves are just I don't know how I was supposed to deal with them. So you you just have fun with that till you get ran over. Yeah. Anyways, I think this is the conclusion of um, my first impressions on Utopia Must Fall. Again, this was supplied by the developer. Um, I keep blanking on the name. I don't know why. Pixel Jam, sorry. So the developer Pixel Jam um, has given me another opportunity to take a look at another one of their creations, and always appreciate that. But I must be forefront about that. It was provided to me. Um, that being said, I do not hold that to any sway on what I have to say to about a game. I will always be critical. This is like a case of an omelet. Not everybody likes omelets, but they're pretty hard to mess up, and I feel like they did a clean job. And this is just early access, so like I say, take that with a grain of salt. That being said, I am going to get out of here and make some lunch and cuddle my bird, Kaliko. Sponsored by Kaliko's Butt. And yeah, make sure you drink some water and definitely check out this game. I think what I'm going to do, side note, is put a link on my videos of like the page roll for the Steam page for the game itself. I should have been doing this retroactively. I'm thinking out loud. Why am I here? Vicky, I don't know, but I am closing up shop. So, um, if, yeah, you're on YouTube, so I would recommend scrubbing back about like 10-15 minutes where I did a ramble about this. But this is an indie game, and if you like retro shooters like City Defense, this is a good one. Anywho, make sure you drink water, and like I say, have a good day. And on my YouTube videos, I will have a link to the Steam page, whereas Twitch is pretty limited that way. Yeah. By the way, larger cursor size is planned. T-Blade 28 on Twitch. You know, that's great, because my blind ass would totally be down with that. I always love when I'm in a shooting game. You're a tester, lol. Uh, if you're a tester, I actually want to hear from you. Um, if you too, Vicky, you think the price is $5? I think that's phenomenally well priced. I think that's generous. Um, honestly, I know this developer does like I did a first impressions of Nova Drift, and I really appreciated that. It was a lot of fun. I think it's actually well priced for even 23 bucks, like Canadian, right? Um, anyways, as a tester, I have a question for you. How did you feel about the difficulty? And like some waves just like wiped my ass to the ground, and I was just like, I don't know how I was supposed to prepare for that. Do you, how do you feel about that? Because I'm kind of curious. Do you know if they're gonna do any tuning on that? Would love to know. Cause yeah, I some of my runs were really lucky and yeah. So okay, let's see. Early game week 1 and 2 is a lot more improved than previous builds. Yeah, like I feel like Pixel is it Pixel Jam? I can't. Yes, it's Pixel Jam. I feel like they've but the balance isn't quite there yet. And if you don't play in a specific way, you're probably going to have a hard time. Yeah, I can only imagine that the progression of like the build is going to get better over time. Like I said, as I previously stated, it is early access, so anyone who's looking into this must take that with a grain of salt. There will be rough patches, but yeah, the balance. If you don't feel like the balance is quite there yet, and you've been testing it, um, yeah, it's. Oof, some of these waves I just ate shit, frankly. And I was like, what am I gonna do? I had to use my nukes to survive the other wave, right? Like, and I found that like I didn't want to use the nukes, right? So I didn't want to build for nukes specifically. I wanted to be like a big rail cannon, but couldn't really do that. Couldn't really do the turrets. Couldn't really just rely on arc wave. So I had to build the nuke route. I just find like each time I get an upgrade, it's not quite enough upgrades, and I'm not sure how to beat that. I I'm looking at this little trailer here down here, and it's got like the shotgun, the flak cannon from the Nova Drift. I love that shotgun in Nova Drift. That was a lot of fun. Um, I just feel like the progression isn't quite ramped up fast enough for the difficulty. Like you don't get the tools. Is my impression. Again, I've only played it for like an hour, not knowing anything. I didn't even know how to fire nukes on my first 2 runs, I think. So, you know, that's how informed I am. Plays really simple though. You could play this with one hand. It's great. Very chill, except for the not chill part. Yeah. Yeah, chicken, you tell him. Yeah. But yeah, if it is a proposed $5, even if that's American $5, that's less than $10 Canadian. I still think this is a pretty good recommend if someone is into this retro city defense. I think it's a city defense shooter is the genre. I don't remember. So like, I still stand by that even with the difficulty. T-Blade coming in. It's totally fair, lol. I feel the same. I can survive longer only because I've had a ton of hours in this and I've tried playing around different upgrade orders, etc. But there's a clear optimal way of gaming. Yeah, I hate getting stuck into a specific build. That always feels bad. I feel like I'm gonna like I would trust Pixel Jam to balance this, whether by input from testers or by input or like just from their experience because Nova Drift feels pretty friggin' balanced. And I could play most builds, like crazy builds. I did a what was it, a sniping shotgun build in it with like it was nuts. And like I don't feel too pigeonholed into sorry, Cliko. Sorry, I had to bring you up. I don't feel too pigeonholed into a specific build, whereas this one I'm not even sure if I know the way to build, but I do know that like not having nukes online for every map is a fucking vi is really bad. So not having a nuke every round is bad. I feel like you shouldn't even have to spend a point on it. Um, Shield generation should be really slow to begin, and the gateway to getting laser turrets kind of sucks, but it works. I like the arc because like the lightning arc is really fun. I always like putting points into that, but and that helps defend you. But like if you put all your points into all this stuff, your gun still feels like you're hitting things with Nerf noodles. It's just what am I even doing here? I have no threat for range, right? And like I don't know, still not sure how I feel about that. Like you say, we both feel like there's some balancing issues. Uh, well, early game balancing issues. I have no idea what late game is, right? Um, but early access and all that, it's gonna balance out, right? Yeah. I have my burb. She's bugging me for cuddles. It's getting cuddle time. Yeah. You want to say anything to everybody? You just want cuddles. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. This is Kaliko. She's a rescue pigeon. She's my co-pilot, and my life is dictated by their whims. Yeah. Did you play Nova Drift or did you test Nova Drift? Do you have any like insider information on the development and testing for it? Like, was it similar? I can't imagine it being too different. Okay. All right, chicken. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Sadly, I'm not a tester. My time with Nova Drift is very limited since I struggle with making builds. Uh, I did end up like I booted up Nova Drift a bunch of times even after I did my first impression because I still have access to a particular build. I don't know if it's the 1.0 build or not. I didn't even it's whatever build I have. It's still lots of fun. It's a really good like palette cleanser if you will. But I just found that like going with whatever you want it's usually fine. I usually use a carrier or like a big ship because I lose track of stuff. Oh, really? Okay. Pixel Jam was a publisher behind ND, but the main dev is a different guy. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Now we take a look. Have I made a mistake? You're right! Chimeric! Oh! I see! Well then! I stand indubitably corrected, thank you. So Chimeric made Nova Drift, and Pixel Jam's the publisher. So if they're the publisher and they also developed this game, so they're publishing and developing. That's interesting. Yeah, I know chicken. Okay. I asked the Pixel Jam what they are going for, or T-Blade says, I asked the Pixel Jam what they are going for, and apparently they are not going for a true build variety like Nova Drift. Instead, they wanted a few cool upgrade paths, aka pre-made builds. That's unfortunate, because I really like the progression in Nova Drift. But you know, this does feel like a smaller scale game, like straight up. So like that's not a bad thing. You know, keeping it so you don't feature creep is probably the like one of the most boogeyman things I've heard about development uh, trials and tribulations. Um, because the moment you're like, oh well, let's make a multiplayer, you just stacked on like what, half a year or a year more of work just for that or something. Like it just gets substantially harder the more you stack on. So keeping it simple is fine, I think. I just hope that they work out the balance a little bit. Yeah. Chicken, you are aggressively getting cuddly. Yeah. Okay. So me and Kaliko are going to go have some lunch. We're probably gonna bum around, beat potatoes. Um, if okay, you already did say that they're gonna work on the cursor thing. Okay, so that's all my concerns are is the cursor thing and the difficulty, and you're already on that. Okay, well, thank you, Vicky, and thank you, T-Blade28 specifically, for dropping in. And for anyone who watches this in the future, this last little Q&A with a tester was brought to you by Happenstance and Lucky. Okay, all right. You take care. Make sure you take care of your meat mech that is your body and drink some water. And we're going to get out of here. We're going to eat some grub. Maybe an egg and some yams. Maybe? What do you think? Okay. All right. You have a great day. Bingo.